Streeting knows he's finished. Wes Streeting appeared on the BBC. Whenever things are going really bad, they always send Wes Streeting out on the media rounds because they seem to think that he's more credible than the rest, but he's not. He just looks a bit better on camera and speaks a bit more coherently than the rest of them, but of course the same drivel still comes out of his mouth. This is what he had to say about the performances at Glastonbury.
The Israeli embassy says what happened at Glastonbury raises questions about the glorification of violence. Do you agree?
I think that is a challenge, and that's why I don't think anyone should be cheering it on. I'd also say to the Israeli embassy, get your own house in order. What happened in the West Bank this week by Israeli settler terrorists needs to not only be condemned, it needs to be acted upon. And Israel cannot continue to look the other way while its own people are carrying out unwanted acts of terrorism and violence. They wouldn't tolerate it rightly against their own citizens. Their citizens are doing it to Palestinians, and it's got to stop.
Why is Streeting attacking the Israelis? Why do they have to find a way to attack Israel when the Israeli embassy rightly criticised a performance that glorified violence against Israelis? Because Streeting knows that he's finished, that's why. He's trying to play up to a multicultural audience, constituency that he represents. A constituency that he now has a tiny majority in, was very close to losing his seat at the last general election and will almost certainly lose his seat at the next general election. So he doesn't want to be seen to be criticising Palestine, Gaza, whatever, in any way, shape or form. And that includes Hamas. He even has the balls there to call Israeli citizens terrorists. I've got another video where Colonel Richard Kemp is out there, actually on the ground, looking at the truth and speaking to Gazan people. And the truth is very different to the crap that people like Wes Streeting are pumping out on the media. It's sad to say and sad to see, but anti-Semitism has once again now become fashionable for the left. It is open season if you wish to criticise Israel. If you wish to criticise Jewish people, you can do what you want and you won't even be charged. Somerset police are still deciding whether to investigate that ridiculous little tosser that was on stage calling for death to the IDF. It's on camera. For God's sake, how much more evidence do you need? And of course, this useless government has no position on anything whatsoever.